How resilient are you? I know you've heard a lot through COVID about resiliency and how do you handle change. And it was a really big topic 15 months ago when the pandemic shut the world down. But you know what? It should be a really big topic again as things are opening back up because things are going to change again. If you've been working from home for the last year and a half, that might be coming to an end. I recently saw a survey that was done of professionals who were sent home to work for the last 15 months, and now they're being asked to come back into the office. And this survey asked them how they felt about that, and asked the question, if you could continue to work from home, or if you got a $30,000 a year raise to go back to the office, which would you want to do? And 82% said they still wanted to work from home, even with a huge raise. So things are changing again. And if you're one of those 82% and you're in this position of having to go back to work, leave home, maybe you got a COVID dog, maybe you're a COVID pet, maybe it's been great being home with your kids. It is nice, to be able to throw a load of laundry in between meetings. And now you're faced with a change. It might be bringing up ideas that you've been thinking about of starting your own business. If you've been starting your own business, this is a huge change that you need to be able to be resilient with. So resiliency is one of those things that is imperative if you are an aspiring entrepreneur. So if you're the type of person that hates change, that clings to whatever is because you just don't want anything to change, you can learn the skill to be more resilient. And it's important to do because what we've certainly learned in the last year is things change all the time. We are never static. So one of the key things that you can do to build more resiliency is practice. Make a little change, make a small change, like take a different route to the grocery store, or maybe even go to a different grocery store. Or how about this one? When you're in the grocery store, start at the opposite end of the store and go backwards from your usual routine. These sound like kind of silly things, but they're a way to get you used to making changes. The next thing that you can do is breathe. The next time a change comes at you, rather than allow that knee-jerk fear response to come up, because most of us fear the unknown, just breathe. So when a big change comes, instead of feeling your heart rate go up or starting to panic, just stop and take a deep breath and become really present and realize that you can handle this. I mean, you've already mastered going backwards through the grocery store, so you can handle change. So just breathe. And then the last thing that you can do if you really want to get better with change is write out various scenarios, positive scenarios, that the change can bring. The reason many of us aren't resilient, the reason you're probably not resilient, is that when you think of a change, your mind immediately goes to disaster. You think of possible scenarios, but you think of all the bad ones. You think of if you leave your 9-to-5 job, you won't have any money, or you won't have health insurance, or you'll be letting your family down. Or you think of if you start your own business, what happens if you fail or you lose all your investment money. These are possible scenarios. They're just negative scenarios. So try writing out positive scenarios. What if you start your own business and you find out there's this huge untapped market for it, and all of a sudden you have customers everywhere? What if you decide to go out on your own and leave your 9-to-5 job and you immediately feel better because your creativity is flowing and you're loving what you do and you're happier around your family and your kids and your spouse and your friends? So try these practices to be more resilient. Practice making small changes. When you're faced with a change, breathe through it, and then write out positive outcomes that a change will bring. And this will help you be more resilient. And resiliency is the first thing you need to start your own business. So if you've been thinking about starting your own business, practice making friends with change. I am happy to help you with this. If you'd like to find some more resources on how to do this, you can go to my website at drjudymorley.net and sign up for my e-newsletter, and you can download the Business Builder Blueprint, and that'll give you some great resources on how to bounce back better. So I look forward to seeing your name on my mailing list or hearing from you. Happy to help you practice being more resilient.